I love it when a character is just straight up savage. This guy, he's good at it. He's a beast. Before we get into this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. It's greatly appreciated and it goes a long way to helping the channel out. So with that being said, let's get into this because this is going to be fun. Before we get into this whole talk of book one, this Battle Beast, because it's amazing, just want to say stick around to the end because I've decided that this blind bag will get opened and we're going to find out what's in this. We're going to find out what's in this. So stick around to the end and we're going to cut it open. Now we can get into the video. Let's do it. Man, sometimes you come across a new comic that just like has that wow factor, that it factor, that just amazing, right? It's just amazing. And I gotta say, that is this for me. Now, disclaimer, I'm probably in a minority right here when I say this, but I have never read anything Invincible. I have never watched the show, even though that has been in my plans to watch the show, but I've never watched an episode, never read a panel of anything Invincible. So I'm very new to this whole universe. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit hesitant on picking this up. Because, Battle Beast, this is pretty much a spin-off kind of thing from the Invincible universe. And I know Invincible is there's a lot of stuff with Invincible right now. There's a lot of issues. I mean, it's deep, right? And I'm like, man, it would take me a while to get caught up in that in order to read this. But then I found out that, yes, this is within the Invincible universe. This is not necessarily something that you can't read if you hadn't read that before. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, you can, basically, long story short, you can jump into this and be fine, at least with this issue. Now, I'm sure there might be some things that I might miss or not catch because I haven't read Invincible. But, Robert Kirkman, the way he does things, man, he's very focused on the reader. And he kind of like, how do I want to say? I'm drawing a blank. Hold on. He kind of panders to the reader. And I definitely appreciate them. There's a lot of things that I like about Robert Kirkman, but this is about this book. He wrote it. And then Ryan Ottley, with the artwork and the coloring, man, amazing job, man. Got the team back together. I know Kirkman and Ottley, they did the thing with Invincibles. So they're back together on this, which I'm going to tell you what, after reading this, I kind of had that urge to want to go back and read some Invincibles. Like I said, it's going to take a minute, but because there's a lot, but it's possible, right? I mean, I probably have to put some other things on hold, like a TBR, But anyway, as far as this, man, I'm not even kidding you. This opening page, I automatically fell in love with Battle Beast. I mean, the way he talks, the way he speaks, it's like this other worldly, but yet like I'm inferior kind of, I'm inferior to you, or no, I'm sorry, superior. I'm superior to you kind of speech. And, it's pretty amazing. and it's funny because like right here he gets teleported back to his ship. This is the second page. Like I mean, he goes to one of these Earth planets right here because all he is looking for a battle, but not just any battle. He's looking for a battle that he can find an opponent that is on his level that can challenge him. And he's basically traveling all through space, throughout the whole entire cosmos, just searching for that one opponent, that one person being that can challenge him and take him to his limit. And he's yet to find that. And, you know, that right there is kind of fun, I think, you know. But opening page, he kind of, you know, he's not challenged, man. He goes to this Earth, and yeah, he's basically wrecked shop. And there's some comedic, there's some comedic lines, I think. There's one little word bubble. You have nothing to offer me. You have been a pathetic waste of my time. Today is not a good day. Right there. And, you know, these other panels right here, man, just kind of shows the damage that he's done, and he's just like, jerk. You know, right off the bat, man, it was fun. And, you know, he gets back to his ship, and he's mad because he can't find that opponent. It's what it's all about for him, and he just he's just mad. I mean, the story is pretty as of book one. The story is not complex. It's not overly verbose because like there are some pages or some panels where it might seem like there's a lot of verbiage, but you might flip the page and you have very minimal, you know, dialogue. You know, for example, right here, you know, it looks like a lot of verbiage, but it reads really well though. It's not really that bad. So you read that, but then you flip the page, and then, you know, there's not a lot of verbiage. And you flip the page again, you get a nice big 2-page spread right there. And then, like I said, once you flip the page, you get a little bit of dialogue. I mean, the story is progressing. The artwork, Ryan Ottley's carrying you through the artwork, and you know, it's just fun, man. That's really the only way I can describe it. And for someone, again, that has not read anything, you know, Invincible, I am thoroughly impressed with this. I am thoroughly impressed with this. I'm gonna come back for an issue 2, which, like I said, I was on the fence of even buying issue 1, but I think I'm gonna come back for issue 2. I know for sure, I will be buying the collected edition. Hopefully, this is gonna be in like a deluxe hardcover. I know the trade is solicited. Not my first choice of, you know, my first choice of format, but we'll see. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to give too many spoilers away. He's traveling through the cosmos looking for that battle, that opponent. He came across one. He seemed worthy for just a slight second, but you know, Battle Beast, he put an end to that really quickly, actually. One thing I did, before I forget, one thing that I did like about this book is it did seem to give a brief origin for him, you know, about where he came from. Because, again, back towards the beginning of the book, when he gets back to his ship, the whole crew is dead. Everybody on board is dead. The ship speaks. The ship talks. And he didn't know that because he was ordered, the ship, the voice was ordered to not speak with him or at all, really. And everybody was dead, so the ship, I forget the voice, I forget the name. But anyway, the voice told him that, you know, hey, everybody's dead, so I don't feel the need to stay silent anymore, so we're talking. and they talk. And through time, as they're traveling through space, Battle Beast tells the ship his origin, where he comes from, what he's about. Basically, from a planet where it was just all about war, and once he was of age to go to war, long story short, he brought peace to his planet, and he got bored with that. He still had a rage burning inside of him that wasn't satisfied. So since then, he's been on this journey through the cosmos to find that opponent. So, at least through issue 1, it's been simple, nothing too complex, like I said, but it's a fun read. So, highly recommend. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. Definitely recommend checking it out. So now let's get into the blind bag. All right, so here we go. Now, when I bought this book, I bought cover A, and then I bought 2 blind bags. But I was a little bit overexcited, I'll say. Before I decided to even make this video, I was like, you know what? I'm going to open one and I'm going to save one. So, like I said, I got a little too excited and I opened one. But I got a good pull. So, this is the Kale New, the 1 in 25 incentive. And, man, and that's really good too. So, I got a little trigger happy when it came to this. But, and I always... I saved the bag in there, and I wrote Kale New, the 1 in 25 variant incentive. But I kept the bag that it was in on the back. So yeah, just I don't. That's not really necessary to save the bag. It's just I don't know. Something I do. I don't know. So the 1 in 25 Kale New, and then of course, as we've already seen, the cover A. Now, for this, what I'm hoping, of course, like everybody else, I'm sure, is hoping to get that 1 in 1,000 Ryan Otley incentive, right? That would be amazing. But there is also a 1 in 100 John Boy Myers variant. I would love to get that as well. I would actually be happy with anything other than the cover A, because I know that they're putting cover A's in this as well. But there's a Spider-Man team up book that's in there with like an Invincible something or another. And then there's also issue 2, like a special version of early preview or whatever of issue 2. That would be cool. There's some other foils and all this other stuff. So let me just look on the back of this. So these are some of the covers that that's the John Boy Myers. Cover them up. There we go. That's the John Boy Myers, and this is the Ryan Otley 1 in 1,000, the 1 in 100 John Boy Myers. This is the Arthur Adams. I believe this is a 1 in 50, I believe. And then, of course, that's the 1 in 25, the Kale New that I got. But any of these would be awesome too. But you know what? It says the cover C is blind bag. I wonder if that's actually a cover. Or if they're just saying, hey, the blind bags are cover C. I don't know. And then there's also the blank cover, and then the die cast, which I actually seen this in the store at Heroes when I bought these. I almost picked this one up, but I was like, no. I'm already buying 2 of these plus the main cover. So, but I can tell you what, that die cast is not in here because you would be able to feel that. So, anyway, these are some options, like I said, and then the Spider-Man team up, and the issue 2. So, man, I kind of wanted to not open this one, but you know what? Let's do it. See if this opens as easily. Oh, there we go. See, it's very simple. All right. Just peels down the side, just like the other book, just like the other bag did. All right. So I can't see the front of this yet, so I don't know which one this is yet. So I know right now facing the camera, it's the back cover, so I don't want to, here, it's upside down. So I don't want to pull it out just yet because I can't see the front of it. I'm nervous. I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous, but I'm excited. All right. When I pull this out the bag, it's gonna be facing me, so I'm gonna see it immediately before I turn it around. I didn't think I was gonna be this nervous. All right, let's just do it. Oh boy. That is the Arthur Adams 1 in 50. Check that out. Oh man, okay. All right, I'm happy with that. That is the Arthur Adams 1 in 50 incentive variant. Ah, okay. I'm happy. I am happy with that. Man. Now I'm happy that I opened it. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so that goes with the 1 in 25. Get that glare off of there. And then the 1 in 50. Man, that's an awesome deal, man. And then, of course, the cover A. Man, I lucked out, man, because I watched some videos where some guys were pulling cover A's, man, and like I'm like, it's kind of a bummer. So, oh man, I'm almost speechless. Of course, the goal was the Ryan Otley 1 in 1,000. Slim chance of that, but then the 1 in 100 John Boy Myers, that would have been great. Man, yeah, awesome. And I hope Arthur Adams. I don't know. I mean, heroes. I don't know. So anyway, man, super excited, man. So first and foremost, what do you guys think of the book itself, the story? And let me know what you think about this, first and foremost. But then also, if you got a blind bag or blind bags, what did you pull? Did you get either one of these? Did you get both of these? What did you pull? Because I'm falling into that, like, that hype, that rabbit hole of the excitement with the whole blind bag thing. I think they really did a good thing with that, and that really boosts their sales. Inflated the sales, actually, because people are buying these up, and it counts as buying the book. So anyway, I'm happy. So what did you guys think of the story? Like I said, what did you guys think of the story? What did you get out of the blind bags? Man, has anybody pulled that 1 in 1,000 yet? How many are there, actually? I know there's not a lot. Yeah, man. Anyway, I'm just rambling at this point because I'm excited over it. So, with that being said, man, you guys have a great day. And I'll catch you in the next one.